Welcome to Updates with Precious. Today na Friday, so don't land your domo to bring on a waiting the shell for inside Nigeria. It's always amazing to bring you things trending in the country. And today the news they're hot and the hot where was so I say I'm gonna give on the gist them one by fellow. But as usual, if this is your first time of joining us, kindly click on the subscription button and also make sure say you turn on the notification button, make you know when we go live every day. Today na Friday. Unfortunately, Mr. Kenobi no fee join us. He's been a bit under the weather. Please wish him quick recovery for us, right? Okay, but I have other guests who will be joining us, including women from River State who were present as the stage walkout. Rivers women use annoyance. Stage walkout come out from the event where the first lady called because of say waiting. You go get to find out from them exactly. Let them narrate by themselves. Waiting EBC make them even vex, reach that level. But let's quickly let you in on the hot stories that we have today. Very quickly, Rivers women stage walkout on sole administrator Ibas's wife, and in a gathering called by Tinubu's wife, call her imposter, demand suspended Governor Fubara's wife to address them. Yeah, you never reach like that now. I told you earlier today about what the National Association of Nigerian Student President Atiku Abubakar Isa said, right? About Sheyi Tinubu abducting him, beating him, even stripping him naked and all of that. Well, Sheyi Tinubu has denied it. He denied the bribery of 1 million naira that he tried to offer him and also denied abducting and torturing him. We'll talk about that issue because there are evidences that have emerged now, but we don't know where those evidence where they will lead to. But I'll let you in on that. Is President Tinubu's legacy built on lies or political witch hunts? We'll talk this one. We'll get to find out when we look deep into that matter. And then moving on, Tinubu's government is a Nigerian government, not Yoruba government. Afenifere don't finally declare. Say, Mokona, they call them Yoruba government and a Nigerian government. Speaking about politics and things that may be happening in politics, Delta APC may sanction Omo Agege over party leadership tussle. Are we talking about sanctioning now? Because Abure-led faction of the Labour Party don't vex. Say they go make sure say they sanction Alex Oti and every other person will be say for waiting they do what they call anti-party activities. This oppositions, then they go fit see the light of the day again. So even fit use make sure say then contest. Now speaking about strategically positioning themselves and supporting South governor for inside 20 South governor for 2027. Abia State Governor Alex Oti don't talk. Say, excuse me, I go support you, President. In fact, I back all the economic reform of President Bola Ahmed Tinubu. And people say, wow. The same economic reform where your party people led by P2B, they talk, say no good. Now they support. But let's get a bit straight to what happened in today's court session with Nnamdi Kanu. As he said, the leader of the indigenous people of Biafra today, go court. Remember, I said the last time when go court, I tell on us say today, 9 then adjourn the case to today. Well, today for inside court, a DSS officer will be the witness, one of the witnesses of the federal government. Don't finally come talk as a witness. Come talk, say, no. We did not find weapon of terrorism on Kano during arrest in Lagos. When we arrest him for Lagos, we don't see any weapon of terrorism with him. So yes, he not be terrorist. Wow. Oh, sorry. Will that help his case? I do not know. But this, according to the witness. But then let's move on to other issues too very quickly. As it get to do with Simon Ekpa, another witness don't come out, come talk, say, well, as it get to do with Simon Ekpa, he will soon be repatriated to Nigeria from Finland. Now, so this particular witness talk. Do they know something that we do not know? Well, we will continue with the story. Federal government gives foreigners with expired visas 3 months to leave Nigeria. If you know, say you be Chinese or India or anywhere away from Como, Niger, or Burkina Faso, and you know, say you don't stay for 3 months or inside this country, your visa don't expire. Only 3 months will give you. Pack your load, begin come out to our country. Wow. We want to Donald Trump them. Federal colleges of education in Nigeria to award bachelor's degree. They don't upgrade them. Nigerian nurse found dead in her UK apartment after hospital shift. This one, a very painful story. And late Bamisha, you remember her when he be say a BRT person then talk say he died inside the BRT bus. Well, court don't sentence the BRT driver to death by hanging. Well, we'll never know whether he got appealed that case. We could just talk. Now, speaking about Burkina Faso, Mali, and the rest of them, ECOWAS parliamentarians don't they beg the three of them. They say, I beg, we are begging you people, please make sure you come back. Burkina Faso, Mali, and Niger Republic, please return to ECOWAS bloc. Please. That's what they beg them. Well, all of these and more we have for you this evening. Thank you so much for joining us. My name is Precious, and it's always a pleasure to be with you. And make I begin bringing my guests. Joining me this evening, as usual, it's Friday, so we'll have Prince Francis Chilaka with us. Prince Francis, thank you so much as you joined us this evening. Thank you. for joining us.
How are you, Precious?
I'm very well, thank you. And interestingly, joining us from River State is Mrs. Uwoma Awala, and she's a lady from River State. Uwama, thank you so much for joining me, for obliging me this evening. Welcome. Uwama, can you hear
Very
me?
precious, very precious.
Thank you. So let me start with your story. So I know say you know go feel way to go. I see say you still there in the full regalia of on a
Yes,
outing. So make I start with you so that I go feel free you very quickly. With this gist, we heard that earlier today, a large group of you women in River State staged a walkout on today. On a women empowerment at I think center, I think EUI Centre in Port Harcourt after Theresa, wife of the sole administrator of the state, Vice Admiral Ibok-Ete Ekwe retired, began to address you people. Before I read all the story, oh yeah, say good no we hear from the horse's mouth. And we know say person we call that gathering. Now the first lady of Nigeria, Madam Oluremi Tinubu or Senator Oluremi Tinubu. Abi, now she called that gathering. Or you
yes.
get any other person we call them. So kindly explain to us what exactly transpired and what to make on a vex reach to the level one at stage workout. So I need to do again. But before you explain, it be like say I see your face for inside this video. Make I play that video. What did they say? One at the talk so I no go great. On I want for bara, on I want for bara. Let's play that video.
Where's my phone? Give me my phone.
All right, so let's get straight to the business. So what happened? I see you there. I'm sure you saw yourself too. So, so tell us what really happened.
Okay, I was there. I was
Okay.
there live. So, okay, let me start from the beginning. This
If you
renewal,
speak pidgin English, oh, would they break and down here? So just feel free
I find
to
that even people
be correct Port Harcourt
it's
based. So go
actually
ahead.
it's actually very
Eh?
hard. Okay,
But it's okay. So you can mix it, make a blend.
okay, let me mix
Mm,
it.
mm,
This renewed hope agenda, that's
mhm.
something where we don't start since Tinubu become president and since Fubara become governor. The wife
Okay.
of our governor, Siminalayi Fubara,
Mhm.
has been the one running the renewed up agenda, hand in hand with the wife of the president, Senator
President.
Olu.
Okay.
Yeah,
So now
from
what's
the
it make
beginning.
now her picture and the senator Oluremi picture did
Yes,
for the cloth where
yes,
you
yes.
wear like
Been
this.
on
Oh
for
wow,
2 years.
awesome.
This is not the first empowerment. This is not the first time they are doing this program. It has been going on smoothly. Even this one where happened today. We come out finish. They tell us say our governor wife, which is Valerie Fubara, don't give us don't bring this our empowerment things where she don't put our name. Now she put this name so of people where they go empower since last year. You know, they even look at my
Oh, now she
t-shirt. Look at
arranged the
Valerie
names of people when win this empowerment
Lenny.
since last year. Now
Yes,
she.
you understand? She has been the
Eh.
one doing the name. Three local governments of River State, she brought names from across the 23 local governments. All the women will appear there. Now she bring
Okay.
their names. Look at her shirt printed. We came there. They told us, they misled us, told us that our governor's wife, Valerie, is going to be there. So women, joyful from across the edges, came to say, okay, oh, let
Hmm.
us
And for
do.
people who know, they don't even know say River State they big, such that for people to even move from different LGAs come inside Port
Mm.
Harcourt. Say some people fit travel far, where some up to 3-4 hours trip before they enter Port Harcourt.
Cross water. Some
So
people
that
out
would have
boat.
been a stressful journey for some people.
Yes, yes. Yeah, so when we got there, we sat down, we saw the environment. They introduced the president's wife, saying Her Excellency. I heard when they said they introduced the sole administrator's wife, that she will be the one to represent the president's wife, and you now address
Uh-huh.
her. as Her Excellency, which is very illegal. First of all, the position is illegal. And if you're a sole administrator, your soul, that office doesn't exist, first lady or this thing, And then we are hearing I thought it was a joke. I heard it first time, second time, third time, and I said, no.
I bet now we hear am from now the
playing here.
MC. I been
It's not what we came here
the
for.
now the MC you dey hear am from. I
Now
been
the
our own
MC,
first lady. Oh, now the
and
MC
even
they announce am.
no, now the MC.
Okay.
Now the MC they address and they call her to the stage. The
Okay.
first lady with the Excellency of Rivers State coming to the stage to address Rivers women. And at that point, nobody could take it anymore. You are not our first lady. We are making our statement known to the world. And then we got up and we said, bring back Fubara, and then we walked out of the venue. No quarrel, no fight. Just bring back Fubara.
Okay, so una no congre collect empowerment again. Free empowerment, so they won't give una. For this time where economy stuff like this, they won't give una free largesse. Una decide so una no want it again.
No. The people that were there were attendees and beneficiaries. The beneficiaries still got their gifts, but the attendees, us that are we are the leaders and politicians and every other person from across all the LGs came there. It was a fully attended program with the hope that we are going to see Valerie Fubara, and that was it. And then
okay, so no vex. So at what point say because when this kind of thing happen, usually you will get a potpourri and a mixture of people. You will get people who be wicked team. You will get people who say we go want Valerie. You understand? And the wicked team normally go they happy say, oh, sole administrator wife will come out to come address on her. How on you put on herself together like this? Will be say both wicked people and everybody, all of them on say on they agree. Come on.
No, this is where you're getting it wrong.
Oh, thank you for explaining to me. Please help me.
Wicked and every team in River State is saying one thing: let this man go. Nobody,
including the wicked people, they don't want the man.
The message in River State is let him go. We don't care. Let him just go. He's not supposed to be here.
Oh wow.
You don't
know vex. For the purpose of clarity, help me repeat that again. Are you saying that people who are also in support of Nyesom Wike are also against the sole administrator? Is that what you're saying?
Yes. I'm telling you clearly. Go out to
River State. But this will not be waiting wicked that they talk now. Should be people the other day. Which one? Who can be those women that will go protest that time? Wait say they want the sole administrator.
Himself is against this sole administrator. Bringing in somebody. Okay, what happened to River State person? The sole administrator. You brought somebody from another state to come and oversee our state. No person is happy with what is happening here.
I don't believe you. No. Why am I beg? No vex. I don't believe you. Say yes, some wicked himself. No, also they happy. But I think say they talk saying yes, some wicked people. Now ain't done their point so far. So how come you will not be happy?
Yes, some wicked did not even bring this man in. Yes, some wicked himself did not appoint this man. So leave it. What happened today was a joint statement of everybody in River, all voices. We were
no vex, my love. You know, say they been do protests that time when they wear white and white. And the women, they plenty full streets. Say they want the sole administrator so that they will keep order for River State. Who can be the women will hold that protest? If it be all of them carry one voice today and say, I don't want them again.
Those women were brought in from another states. They were not Rivers people. Anybody can mobilize people from nearby states and bring them and come in, but they are not.
Are you serious?
I am a Rivers daughter, born, brought up in Rivers State, Rivers mother, Rivers father, and I stand with Siminalayi Fubara. I want a Rivers man to be my governor and not an outsider. So I don't think any normal Rivers person will want an outsider to be their governor, be their sole administrator. So.
Oh wow, this is very shocking because on the first time why they hear him say even people with the wicked camp no day in support of the sole administrator. Then how did this come about? But so far, waiting be the pulse like for River State. It becomes still day, peace still day. But how in the rule now? Waiting be the things in they do so far for River?
There has always been peace. He came here and he even said it on the first week that he came. He said it that this state is calm. He went round. Now you say River State, like recently I heard that he said they should give him more time. River State is fragile. River State is fragile, but your wife came to a function without security and was not harassed, was not beaten up. You understand? He moves about. Yesterday he was at the Workers' Day event. Nobody has attacked anybody. There has not been any, even political assassination. There has not been anything like that. There are states, Benue, Borno, that they are killing people every day, exploding, and nobody is declaring state of emergency in those places. Why Rivers State? It's just strictly political. There's really nothing that you used to say now that there's no. Okay, now if there was a problem, like you said, he has still not called one peace meeting. One meeting to today, you've not even called the governor, you've not called the minister, you've not called anybody to say, okay, people should come, let us. The thing that they said they sent you for, you have not achieved it. Instead, you are inspecting projects and going places and doing what? That is not what you're here for. So please,
Okay.
what?
Okay, so we hear say as he enter. First of all, we know say Supreme Court didn't give judgment of say may they not release the allocation of River State government until Siminalayi Fubara, the governor, pass a budget or bring out a budget. So if we say now the Amegola led assembly and then go pass the budget. But right now there's no budget yet. But they go release the seized allocation of River State to RAM. And I also hear say this same person meets about 200 to 300 billion naira for inside on a not be on an hour because me said the River State woman. So for inside our account, you understand? So what's in don't they use this money then they do? Not vex. What's be the projects and when go do? Because usually if you want to run projects for people of the state or you want to use their money, you should at least know their needs because you they used to waiting their need. So what's be the needs of Rivers people where the sole administration don't attend to so far since income intake charge?
Now the question is the budget. That budget talking about, has it been passed? The
No, it hasn't
other,
been passed. But
it
but
hasn't been
but
passed.
but the president released money to him. In fact, I hear that
Now
they're also releasing local government allocation to him, even without local government election. Even when it be saying that the same Supreme Court talk say without local government election, maybe they give local government allocation straight to state again. So why are they releasing those?
now don't you now see how illegal it even sounds? It's all illegality here. You spend from budget that we know nothing about. You have not passed any budget. Where is that money? Now they're taking money from local government chairman. I mean, the sole a sole administrator went and appointed another set of sole administrators for LGAs. They are running our state from their front pocket. Nobody is giving account of how much is being spent. We don't even know our internally generated, all these things that the governor was presenting to us, giving us open budgets, showing everybody, telling us how much we are earning it from IGR monthly. All that money being spent, we have nobody. Rivers people's hands are not in this, and they will all give account of it whenever they are leaving this seat, because everything that's a beginning will have an end. This will also come to an end very soon. That's what I can
Okay.
tell you.
So what thing Rivers people they do about this money? Them since if we say you know people hold anything tangible when they carry this money, then they do so far. Because he really never mentioned anything to me. I was hoping that you point at a few projects that he may have, worked on with this project. So since you know
I
you point on a few
I
projects,
can
what thing you say they carry
dear,
Rivers people money do? And
I
waiting people
cannot
they do, which one they do about them?
I cannot point out at any project because there's really nothing being done. All he has done so far is to go and see the ones that are already ongoing by the governor. If you go to the streets of Port Harcourt, you see how dirty the amount of dirt on the road can actually cover. Contractors are being owed. Contractors are being owed. Sanitation, all the sanitation contractors, refuse disposal contractors, they are all being owed. The streets are dirty. There's no
But he
no
suspended all ongoing projects immediately he came in. He suspended, he said make everything halt. So one good thing, say maybe for quickly appoint or getting own people. Because the state has to go on, whether or not in one appoints in one Mefobara people work. The state and governance has to go on, administration has to go on. So appoint people to replace most of those things when it come out.
No, nothing is going on. For now, the state is just stagnated. Nothing is going on. We are not moving forward at all in River State. We are not moving forward. When you okay, like there's some projects that have been ongoing. Thank God, Governor Fubara had already paid for most of the jobs already. Those are the ones that are ongoing. But every other one has been cancelled. Nothing is going on. You're cancelling River State waste management contractors their contracts. You're cancelling the what are you calling those people? Free school buses, all those things to help ease the sufferings of Rivers people. Everything has been cancelled. So right now, there's really nothing. That's why we are telling them. All Rivers people are saying that let Ibas go. Bring back our governor. We don't want sole administrator. We want somebody that can give accounts for every dime spent in Rivers State. And it's only the governor that was elected by Rivers people that can give accounts of every money that he has spent. He has been very honest. He has been very free with Rivers. So please, we just have one statement only. Just back.
Okay, so just before I let you go, I hear say recently we hear say the governor go beg Oganyesu Wiki for a house for inside Abuja. Say even kneel down holding leg, they beg and say my Oga forgive me, my Oga forgive me. There's also rumors that the governor may likely defect to APC. Waiting be the pulse of Rivers people. If in defect, when I go likely still follow and support him to work for Tinubu to win 2027 election, or when I go come on hand for when they washing the hand come on like Pontius Pilate. What's the feel? Which one are they talk about
Well,
those ones?
well, like you said, there are rumors. Rumors will always be rumors. So whatever was said behind or so, we don't know. We are not aware. Our governor, all we are doing, we're waiting for him to come and address us. He's our leader. Whatever he says, we follow. But for now, he has not addressed us. So until then,
Okay.
I won't
So
say
so
anything.
if it happens to be true anyway, do you see a larger percentage of Rivers people joining him to support President Bola Ahmed Tinubu and then to go back to supporting Wiki? Do you see?
Whatever at this point, if you follow the wave of Rivers people now, it is pure and genuine love for Governor Fubara. Whatever
Yes.
he says, that's exactly what Rivers people will do right now. All they're waiting for is instruction. Just come, tell us. If not, whatever. If he says, let's go to the sky, we will follow him to the sky. Wherever we are all for
Thank
Siminalayi
you.
Fubara.
Thank you so much, Iwoma. I hope I can call you another time to just, fill me in with what's happening in town.
No, feel free,
I
please.
sincerely appreciate you. Thank you so much. Enjoy the rest of your day. Thank you and goodbye.
Thank you.
All right, Prince Francis Chilak, are you here? Did you hear what our river sister said? Abi, what she has exposed to us? All right, let me take your thoughts very quickly. Well, before we move on to other conversation, because we hear say Tinubu. In fact, I they come to that you matter, and I still they come to matter. They will go discuss. So FBI and DEA matter they need to discuss today.
Well,
The matter program.
let me
Nnamdi
let,
Kanu will go discuss, and
let me take,
Ekpa on day. But let's start this one at a time.
let me take it from where she stopped. She said something that really caught my attention. She said that they were deceived.
Ouch.
Uh, yeah, she said they were deceived. They were given the impression that Fubara's wife was going to be there,
Mm-hmm.
and she was going to. So there's this deception. There's something about APC. APC seems to thrive on deception, on lies, on cunning, on hypocrisy, on psychophancy. And immediately she said that, something, I just had that brainwave. And I now remembered when we were talking about the recall of Natasha
Mm-hmm.
and the fact that it was also empowerment program. People were told that we were coming to be
Oh
empowered,
yes,
you
and
know.
only for them to see it in a recall.
Yes. So I keep asking myself, why is APC so much immersed in deception? Why are they finding it difficult to own up to their shit? Why are they finding it difficult to own up to Nigerians and understand that, look, they have failed in every metrics of governance. They have failed. Zero. Completely. And that's why I remember I told you, I said, 2027 is going to be the people versus APC. Go and write it down. So what you see that happened in Rivers today is an iceberg of what is going to happen in 2027. And as we speak, yes, as we
Just the
speak,
Nigerians they don't brave like that.
I tell you, say, when the hunger set in, people brain automatically go reset.
Because I did surprised by waiting she talk. When she even talks, say even pro Wike and nay Wike people join together, talk say they don't want this
Well,
person again. And that's very
let,
strange.
let me say this. I think Wike, I want to get his yeah, because it's in Yesum. How
Yes,
do you
sir.
pronounce it?
Yes, sir.
Yes, Yesum Wike. I think he overshot the arrow this time around. Um, he's dealing with a man who they call the strategist.
Mm-hmm.
And you know the job of a strategist during war. He designs the war pattern. He designs how the soldiers will move, how they will attack, how, when they should attack. And you now have two captains are in the boat.
Two
Yes,
captains.
yes. You have Mr. President Bola Ahmed Tinubu in one hand. You have Nyesom Wike on the other hand. Now, but
Ah.
let me shock you. What's going to happen? What is already playing out is that most of what the president wanted to use Wike for, the president is going underground and doing the mathematics himself and getting the answers. I can assure you that Wike never thought that the defection of governors from PDP will happen so quick and without his own input. So, as we move towards 2027, Wike is going to become very relevant. Yes,
But you know that
he's
that's
going
what
to
we
become.
got in fight. You know that that's now waiting in on the fight against. I'm making say anybody wait touching structure. Anything where you carry your eyes see, make you take them. Because you don't want joke with that structure at all at all. The structure means everything to him.
Now,
So I think
let's be very factual now. If Fubara eventually decomes to APC, do you realize that automatically he becomes the leader of the party in Rivers State?
do you realize that Wike is still automatically his organ?
No, 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 no. At that point in time, Fubara becomes the leader of the party in Rivers.
But Wike is still in PDP, so he's
And
not even
so,
decamped again.
and so the powers of Wike will be withered because you will not be a governor of the state and be reporting to a minister.
Now the minister supposed to tell you what they happen.
Also, all this, they have two factions of APC in Rivers. They would now be forced to pay allegiance to Fubara.
Whether they like him or not.
Yes. It is the same war you see that is brewing in Delta State.
Hey! Because Delta people don't come out they talk.
Because Agege owns the structure of APC in Delta State.
But they are threatening right now to suspend Omo Agege. They're threatening to suspend him. What happens?
Forget it, they cannot suspend him. They cannot suspend him, I'm telling you. See, what happened to, is it Vincent? What's that his name? The Anambra State guy that came from Labour.
Valentine Ozigbo.
Valentine Ozigbo. What happened to him will eventually happen to the Delta State governor who just decamped. You may think it's a joke. You know, politicians fight for structure. And if they try to disrupt the structure of APC in Delta State, Agege will move with his men back to PDP. At that point in time, you will find out that the governor has shot himself in the leg because he doesn't have a structure.
Okay. All right. So let's quickly move away from Rivers because we have quite a number of things to attend to today. We'll have the Nnamdi Kanu's case to talk about. We'll have witness don't finally talk, say they don't see any weapon of terrorism for in hand. Then we also hear another witness talk, say they will soon bring Simon Ekpa come back from Finland. And then we also get Sheyi Tinubu matter to talk about. So I think we have quite a lot on our plate. So let's get them one at a time. So Sheyi Tinubu, son of President Bola Ahmed Tinubu, has refuted allegations made by President of the National Association of Nigerian Students, NANS. That is one faction president, because in getting own faction now. Right. Now, describing them as an attempt to defame his character. Reacting in an Instagram post on Friday today, Sheyi said, "Wow, how can someone lie with so much confidence? Wow, wow. An attempt to defame my character. May God be with you, comrade Atiku."
Okay, stop,
Saying right.
stop,
I want to tell you what's happening. Make I go show the people what's
stop. Let's just stop. I need to say this to Nigerians, and especially to our political class, and those who continue to use the instrument of government to oppress the people. They should always leave God out of their nonsense. Because when you begin to call God, I just see you as a bloody liar. For anybody that has watched that video, I mean, the pictures of the guy being beaten, all the wounds and all of it has come out. And I don't think, see, let us be sincere with ourselves. You know, when they were going to go into elections, and
can I be showing some of those pictures while you're talking, so that Nigerians
go ahead. Go ahead.
Or I would have really even loved to call on his video so that we will hear him again on what he said. But let's just wait for you to learn. Now, for those who may not know, this is what the young man said he went through today. He went through in the hands of Sheyi Tinubu. That's it. That's it.
So you can see a man that was battered, a man that was beaten blue-black, and you want to tell me that this man will not know who dealt with him? He will not know who and who beat him up? You want to tell me that he's so dumb that he doesn't know the difference between Sheyi Tinubu and Abiola Tinubu or Precious Tinubu? He doesn't know? So what are we talking about?
All right,
when Sheyi got involved in the affairs of the National Association of Nigerian Students, at that point in time, I knew that there was something amiss.
But this is not the first time he's been involved now. Remember that whether late 2023 and sometime 2024, we also heard this rumor that Sheyi is involved in the activities of NANS. Remember?
Yes, he has a faction. There was a candidate he supported, which was totally wrong. You see, this government has suddenly turned Nigeria into a family business. This is the first time we're hearing office of the son of the first, office of the first son, office of the first daughter, office of the Alarge. What the heck is going on? We've had presidents in this country. We didn't have their children running all over the place. We didn't have their children disturbing the peace of Nigerians. We didn't have their children getting involved in the affairs of the country. So I think it is high time, Mr. President Bola Ahmed Tinubu need to call his family to order. We did not vote his family. I did not vote his family. Those who voted, or those who he claimed voted, did not vote for his son or his daughter.
You know that this song you're talking about.
For Bola Ahmed Tinubu, and so Bola Ahmed Tinubu must take responsibility for the hunger, the lack of security, the frustration Nigerians are going through.
Okay. So you know that this president you're talking about, the son you're talking about, may be the next governor of Lagos State too, if everything goes well. But let's quickly give an account of the Issa as he narrates exactly what happened. I think I did it in a video previously, but it go good make we hear him as in talk. Then I go back go show you more footages of waiting they do because they brutalize and where and I get most of those pictures of waiting they do.
I was invited to Lagos to meet with Sheyi. I met with Sheyi and the Minister for Youth. The Minister for Youth, when he saw me, he hugged me in Lagos. We talked. And I was to be offered 100 million naira. But the thing is, it's not all about money. There are things which I stand for. You cannot ask me to begin to promote a president who has not done something for me to say he has done it. If he does something good, I will promote him.
Oh dear. All right. Apologies. Go ahead. Sorry. Let me quickly get that on. Apologies. Okay.
I was invited to Lagos to meet with Sheyi. I met with Sheyi and the Minister for Youth. The Minister for Youth, when he saw me, he hugged me in Lagos. We talked. And I was to be offered 100 million naira. But the thing is, it's not all about money. There are things which I stand for. You cannot ask me to begin to promote a president who has not done something for me to say he has done it. If he does something good, I will promote him. We will support him as the president and commander-in-chief. But where he is, you cannot say I should keep quiet. I won't do that. That we couldn't settle. And they felt that I'm being stubborn not to accept money and to come to Lagos without accepting money and going back. So they planned my abduction, and on the 15th, I was abducted. Of April, I was abducted, stripped naked, beaten seriously in collaboration with the MD of NTA. The MD of NTA, I was packaged to NTA to make involuntary statement that I am no longer, that I have renounced my position as NANS president. I did that to gain my freedom. But immediately I released a press statement that I was forced, it was under duress, and because I was naked, I was beaten. They claimed that they will share the video. That Sheikh told them that they can share the video, nothing will happen. And that even if they kill me, he will order. That was the word Ladoja used. It is Ladoja that is telling me this. That he will instruct, yes, he will instruct the Inspector General of Police to cover it up. And if he doesn't do that, that he will go. So I now asked, even this morning when somebody was telling me that, you know who Sheikh is, I say, yes, Sheikh is an ordinary citizen like myself. He's not occupying any official position. I told them yesterday, I made it clear, that even if I'm coming to this hall and I'll be shot, I'll still come to this hall. At the end, today, the inauguration is concluded and I'm the NANS president. I want Nigerians to know what has happened and that we are not going to give up and that Sheikh can do anything he wants to do. He's already in this hotel. This inauguration wouldn't have held. You can see the organization is not correct. See the way the things was hardly done. Told the MC, quickly start. Don't do no protocol. Do the inauguration as long as though they will be arresting or killing the NANS president now, who controls over 40 million Aluta forces. So I want to, for the want of time, I don't want to take much of our time, but I have told you in brief. So we cannot say, the most important thing which my government, which we want to do as leaders of NANS, is that we will fight the cultists. We will take away cultism from NANS, the touts from NANS. They are just a bunch of touts and criminal elements. When politicians want to do anything, they recruit them to do all of these things, and that is what we have come to fight. I need your support for us to be able to do this, because without you supporting me, supporting our leadership, there's no way we'll be able to achieve this, because these people have gone far. They have no shame. I want to say, finally, that Sheikh Tinubu is a very bad example to the Nigerian youth. And the worst thing that will happen to Nigeria will be for Sheikh Tinubu to become the governor of Lagos State. He has no shame, he has no character. I have been strapped naked, he has my video in his phone. If we are in a country where things work, they are supposed to trace that in his phone, and he should be prosecuted. I do not know what he wants to do with my naked video in his phone. It is also in the phone of the Senior Special Assistant to the President on Student Affairs. The Secretary, while we went to submit a letter to the Minister of Defense, the essay to the Minister of Defense told him that he saw my naked video while they were beating me, that is also in his own phone. This is the country that we are, but they are making a mistake with the wrong person. The honest solution to this for them to do the right thing, or they should quickly terminate my life. I thank you very much for listening, Your Excellency.
It be like say this one was past Natasha Koti down because he coconut head there another level. I don't understand. Person when they don't beat brutalize, make I show you what they do. Person when they knock a the kind way they knock this one. They don't say they should kukuma terminate his life. Hello, Oga, you don't like your life. I mean, you get spare life or somewhere where won't use. This is his face, so you could see that this is his face without glasses. I mean, I don't know where this toucher came from, but this is this now. What's it resemble for the event? Make I look what I go even get more footages for that thing we be seeing go through. Some of them might be too gory. I do hope that YouTube will be nice to me. Well, let's take this as just a mere scratch. Well, this now waiting they do he snap himself. Now waiting they do and be this. Now the beating when you say they beat and be this. And you can see, I can imagine that the leg. I surprised I think carry this leg stand safe. I'm surprised doesn't carry this leg stand because the pain way they go through. But Prince Francis Chilaka. Now, remember that another non-student, I they come up because I also get to play the account of Sheyi pro Sheyi Tinubu noun people and waiting and talk. But remember, one other noun person did not come and talk. Say if Sheyi Tinubu no stopping interference, undue interference on NANS activities. Say the union figure extinct. The reason I ask this question, why is it important if he's actually responsible? If he is responsible, why is National Association of Nigerian Students important to him? That's the question I'd like to ask. But let's quickly play this footage of this, the former Senate president of NANS talking, even though say a faction, Tinubu faction don't deny the guy, say he no be former Senate president. But let's hear him talk, and then we'll go back to what the Tinubu's president
for the past 1 year. He has done everything to make sure that the organization is porous. What he stands to gain, I don't know.
Are you afraid that NANS is beginning to, would you say it is losing the real reason why it was formed? Because the real reason why NANS was formed, as far as we remember, we know, is that it was for the welfare and the growth of Nigerian students. Yes. But now it does appear that there is heavy political interference. And people are always very interested in who the leadership is, who they support politically, etc. Do you fear that this is making NANS lose its focus on the primary reason for why it was established?
In fact, let me say, the organization is almost losing it, because these people have programmed the organization in the sense that if you do not have government backing, I am afraid you might not be able to become anything in the organization, except few that still have the genuine interest of the student at heart. And that is the reason why the interest is becoming so high. Everybody is now tagging themselves to one political party or the other. The organization is already losing the purpose of its creation. And if care is not taken with the involvement of the president's son for the past 1 year, he has done everything to make sure that the organization is porous. What he stands to gain, I don't know. What he wants to achieve, I don't know. But the question I want the general public to ask him is, what is his interest in NANS? He wasn't a stakeholder. He didn't school in Nigeria, because the only thing that can qualify you to be a stakeholder in the organization is if you have served in the organization. And the only thing that can qualify you to be a member of the organization is if you are a student schooling in Nigeria. You are a member. That means you have rights to contest in the organization. But if you did not fall in this category, there's no how you can tell yourself a stakeholder of the organization. And you now hide under the power that you have to be terrorizing some set of people in the country that is everybody's security is meant. Everybody's meant to be secured by the president of Nigeria, of the country. So I'm afraid, like you said, the organization is almost losing it. It's almost losing it. Thank you so much.
All right, so Prince Francis Chilaka, let me let you react to especially the video by the NANS president. Yeah, he made a lot of accusations, but let's start with Tinubu's involvement, if it is true. Why is the National Association of Nigerian Students important to him? Could it be because the majority of the voting population in Nigeria, of course, are largely youths? Could that be the reason? Or is there any other reason? Before when we finish that one, we can't talk about why the Association of Market Women, they're important, or the leadership of the Association of Market Women, they're important to Tinubu daughter. Remember, say, don't women been done protest, come talk. Say they don't want, say she don't go impose leader to them. I have evidence of that. It was all over the news, right? And then why is NURTW important to President Tinubu's administration? That NCO Oluomo has lost the case in NURTW. Now, person winner the case. An appeal court will be the final court of competent jurisdiction for that case. Don't judge the matter, but yet MC Oluomo is still the national president of NURTW. So why are these associations important to Tinubu's administration if they interfere into them? Let's take your opinion, sir.
All right. It's not about the figures, the number of youths that are in the universities that is the issue.
Mm-hmm.
No, it's not. It's about the fact that when you capture NANS, you have kind of deactivated the ability of an organized group to protest against bad governance.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. So principally,
they don't do anything.
Yes, principally they have been crippled. That is why, if you notice all the agitations that have been going on in terms of bad governance, in terms of hunger, in terms of who should leave government and who should not leave government, the NANS has kept quiet.
Yes, they never participated in any of those.
Because Bola Tinubu already has its own faction of NANS as against the generality and the will of students as to who they want to lead them. If you recall, just after Mr. President was sworn in, the first place Tinubu attacked was NANS. Also, the first place the Alarge attacked is the market.
A market women, you know the votes in the poll.
So now you have the market women held down by the Alarge. You have NANS being destabilized by Tinubu. That's there. You have MC Olomo holding on to the Nigerian Union of Road Transport Workers. Now, in the case of road transport workers, they are used for thuggery.
But it was not like this all over the world, man. A Lagos faction.
That is why I'm saying that. That is why he has decided not to obey the appeal court judgment. Because as a leader of Nigerian Union of Road Transport Workers, they have the right or they have the privilege of moving around during elections.
Because of the
guys that they are carrying materials. So in the guise of carrying electoral materials, they also carry their thoughts with them. Just like my Fulani brothers, in the guise of moving cows to Lagos, they carry their headsmen, their killer headsmen with them.
So these are machineries.
So NURT is a machinery used not only by the president, they are used by politicians as a willing weapon to disrupt.
Person no go call you today say you don't come lay allegation for their head like this.
Well, when I was in Lagos when the 2023 election happened, and I monitored it, and I would bold to say that my neighbor was killed in his house by thugs who were insisting that you cannot vote if you're not going to vote APC. And who were these thugs? Who are these thugs? So you now find a situation where the National Union of Nigerian Students has been captured. The market women have been captured. NURT has been captured. What is remaining? Labor itself has been captured.
Wow. Why did you say so?
Labor has been captured. Have you seen? Have you not noticed how many times Labor has come out? Oh, we are going on protest. We are protesting that. Do they carry out the protests?
No.
Even when people came out to protest against bad governance and hunger, of which at the end of the day, if bad governance is thrown away, they are better beneficiaries. Did they come out? When children were arrested from the north and accused of treason,
terrorism.
Did Labour come out? So Labour has been captured. They're there. Now we're talking about religious institutions.
Hey,
have you heard the GO of Redeem come to criticize this government? Are you forgetting that the GO was the same person who gathered men of God, who led them to Ojota to protest against Jonathan? Have we not seen worse things than we saw in the time of Jonathan? Where are these religious leaders? Why are they keeping mute?
So church don't they capture, or religious organizations don't they captured?
Yes.
Market women, then they pockets. Students, they pockets. Transport workers. So who bells the cat?
The people will bell the cat. You see, what played out, let me tell you the truth. You know, what played out in Rivers State is what is going to happen in 2027.
How do you mean?
Because by 2027, the hunger would have gotten deep into the hearts of the Nigerian people.
And you think the government will not do something to just soften the economy?
What will you do? Whatever you're going to do, see, whatever you're going to do, people are getting wiser on a daily basis. People are beginning to realize that even if you give a Nigerian 100,000 naira to buy their vote, they know that the moment you get into power, they're going to buy you SUV costing 130 or 160 million. They're going to give you furniture allowance. They're going to give you health allowance. They're even going to give you newspaper allowance, wardrobe allowance. Can you compare that to the 100,000 naira you're giving to people? So a lot is wrong, and the government knows that a lot is wrong. So the thing is that we need to sanitize the country. The country needs to be sanitized. We need to fumigate Nigeria. It has gotten to that level.
Mosquito and rats, damn.
It has gotten to where you have termites everywhere, biting the people. So for me, it's now let me bring it back to NANS, where we started from. The truth of the matter is that I don't think that the guy would just throw names. He just didn't throw. He didn't call only Sheikh Tinubu. He called several other people who were involved.
Yes, and he threw figures too.
That is to show you that he is not being stupid, or he doesn't know what he's doing. He knows what he's doing.
There's something he said that is very scary. That they said that they can even kill him, and then they will ask the IG of police to kill the story.
Precious, you were Precious. What is it scary to you? Why are we pretending that it's scary? It is the language of the political class. After your honorable member told an Uber driver, "I will waste you, and nothing will happen." So what are we talking about? It is the language of the political class. That is why when you have a problem with the politician, the first thing you ask, "Do you know who I am?"
Ew.
See, let me shock you. A few days ago, very close to, I think it was last week, close to my office. There's this Chinese firm where they make iron and all of that. This Chinese guy was, we're all caught in traffic, and we're just passing, and somebody said, "Oh, China," and I jokingly said, "Ching chong chi," and the guy came after me, and the next thing he started calling, that he was calling his mopo, that he has a mopo that he will call to come and beat me. And I told him, I said, "You don't seem to know where you are. You think this is China, or you think I'm those your workers that you treat as slaves?" It is because of the hand our government has given to them. The hand our government has given to foreigners is the same hand that government has given to politicians. So politicians have forgotten that sovereignty belongs to the people. So they talk to the people, they talk down on the people, they abuse the people, they do whatever they want to do to the people. It is the hand the government has given them.
Okay, so let me.
And it is because institutions that are meant to punish people, to protect people, are not functioning.
All right, so let's quickly take the account of the Sheikh Tinubu's faction of by the way, you know that this other faction, this young man's faction, he's a northerner, and the Sheikh Tinubu's faction, the president is southwesterner. So let's quickly take his account as he narrates own side of the ordeal,
we have one
his
problem.
own side of the conversation.
Sheikh is the only president of
that's the
son we have in this country that is
NANS
trying
president
to bring himself so low. Country, I think we the youth, we have one problem. Sheikh is the only president of son we have in this country that is trying to bring himself so low, mingle among youth. We've had several presidents. Some of us don't even know their sons or their daughters' name.
The allegation that Henry Cuomo, who says also that he is a former Senate president, handing over to another Senate. I don't know whether there's a division there as well. He says that he places the allegation, squarely at the feet of the president's son, saying that the president's son, Mr. Sheikh Tinubu, has been attempting to interfere in student union politics, and that he was at the venue of their Walkout hotel on Tuesday, you know, telling the manager, because I asked him, I said, how do you know that? Did you see him? He said, yes. Yes, you saw him. He could have been there as a guest. He could have been there for any other reason. He said the manager of the hotel told them that this is what the president's son has just said, that their event will not be allowed to hold in the hotel anymore, and that their event was frustrated. They did not give them electricity, and they refused them using the facilities at the hotel. Are you aware of all of this?
I'm not aware, but I read one stupid allegation on Sahara Reporters. Is she part of NANS? Let me tell you, man.
That's the question he also raised as well.
This country, I think we the youth, we have one problem. Sheyi is the only president of son we have in this country that is trying to bring himself so low, mingle among youth. We've had several presidents. Some of us don't even know their sons or their daughters' name. But Sheyi, whenever he sees students, he sees youth, some of us watch him online. I think there was a time after my election, I traveled to Kanu because we lost one of our comrades during the Ramadan. When they told me that I've now met with the Youth Council president of Kanu in that same house. So he now told me that, am I traveling back to Jos? I said, yes. He said, I wish I can stay till evening. That there's this Ramadan fasting, breaking fasting, that Sheyi is doing around the north. I attended that program. I was overwhelmed. This is a president's son among people, youth, gisting, telling them, eating with them. The same thing in the other day, Sarah reporter, I don't know maybe they have issue with the president, so I don't know. Because even me, when somebody called my attention there yesterday, like I told you in my speech, I talked about the regional campus security summit, which I addressed that we need to secure our campuses. We have manuals in our campuses, students. We'll talk to them, we'll let them see reason why they should help the Nigeria military and the police too to secure the campus. The next thing somebody will send to me, only yesterday, Sahara made almost 9 reports about my speech. That I'm condemning President Tinubu that is not securing campuses. That you don't understand. That Sheyi Tinubu, somebody will even send me one and say, Sheyi Tinubu, who is Sheyi Tinubu dance president?
So he's not your friend? Is he your friend?
He's not my friend. He's just somebody I know. Casually, I see him on TV. The only time I can tell you that we've met is, I think there was during the campaign when he asked the NANS to come around in the, I think where they were doing the, what was this program? His youth program too. So students were there and we snapped picture with him. Everybody was happy. You know, when you see a president's son. All
right, so let me let you rest. That's Sheyi Tinubu's faction of the NANS president. He didn't die. He's Babia. He's a youth. He's the NANS, the Babia and the he didn't die. All right, so yeah, you heard what he said.
Well, if you listen very carefully, if you're somebody who is good at reading body language, you will understand that that guy is making a fool of himself. Yes, he's making a fool of himself. At his age, he's still, parading himself as a youth.
But the Biabia is not died now.
No. I'm not saying, it's not about the Biabia.
So what are they trying to do? A young guy.
Yes, he's a young guy. Look at the way somebody in the university is talking. Look at the way he's talking like somebody who does not have grasp of English language.
Not everybody sabi talk.
Somebody who does not have grasp of English language. Look at this, a university student. You're asking him one question, he is like somebody who has been too taught to say one thing. Simple question. He has not been able to tell us in clear terms that the accusation the guy made is false. He's telling us of how Sheyi Tinubu being son of the president is coming around. I mean, what bullshit is that?
No, you don't. Let me explain it to you, Prince Chilaka. You're missing a point. You know what he's trying to say is that among all the president's son in this life, you know, we had Buhari's son, we had the son of Yera.
You recall, if you
None of them
recall,
have stooped so low
no,
to play with you.
if you recall, Buhari's son,
you and plays with
listen,
them. That is,
Buhari's son was
to conquer.
precious. Buhari's son, at no point in time, was involved in his father's office.
That is
Don't forget.
Now.
Don't forget that this thing. Wait, calm down.
That he loves them.
Calm down. Your body they hot. No. You don't they bring that River State blood where your body they come out. At no point in time, did Buhari's son or daughter attend federal executive meeting. You remember, maybe people forget so easily. You remember that the father had to issue a memo stopping him from attending. What was he attending as what? Was he attending as a minister? Was he attending as the MD of one of the MDAs?
But I hope you know that he's the only
person. Was he attending as a DG?
No.
What was he attending as?
Prince Francis, sir. Are you saying that
I need to know. I need to say. I may not be. I may not know it all, but I want to know. As at the time Tinubu was attending meeting of Federal Executive Council, in what capacity? He has been touring the entire country, going from one state to another. As what? As a vice president?
The president's son.
As an ambassador? As a national emergency agency DG? What we see? There are things we are taking too many things for granted in this country. We keep saying now they will tell you America because we are always copying America. All the while, Bill Clinton was the president. Bill Clinton and what's his name again? This other one from Africa.
Okay, Barack Obama. Now your brother didn't forget like that.
Barack Obama. While they were there, did you see their children all over the place? Why is Nigeria different? Because you see, let me tell you what is going to play out. Go and write it down. Now, the son of the president has been promoting his office. Very soon, your governors will follow. Before you know it, you will not hear, the son of the Senate president. It will follow. Because Nigeria will love power. We love to show off. And we love to be noticed. So I would say this to Sheyi Tinubu. You want to contest election? Already, I'm sure you're already aware that the GSC is divided right now.
Yes, but they will settle now. Not because they settle for Basa case. They settle for
Basa. They're already divided. There's something you need to understand. And that's why I use Delta State as an example. The governor has come to APC, believing he will get the ticket to run a second term. But there's a mistake. There's something he's not calculating. Agege wants to be governor of Delta State. And he has spent time building the structure of APC in that state.
Then he will now hand over the structure now to his brother.
Is that possible?
Okay.
Or is that possible? What is causing the problem in River State? Is it not structure? What caused the problem in Lagos State House of Assembly? Is it not structure?
Okay, sir. All right, sir. Let's quickly move on out of this to other conversations. So something dramatic happened on a lighter note today. So a particular, social media influencer, I like to say, or something, posted videos of what Ibrahim Traore of Burkina Faso, with the things that we don't do for Burkina Faso, what you don't do for a country. And then some people come begin boast to come post of the thing where our president don't do. The reforms, so if we say don't do. The life-changing CNG buses, but you don't give us. And sir, sorry. If you don't like that story, let's go to Nnamdi Kanu. Sorry, I didn't mean to upset you with that, sir.
Go ahead.
Okay, all right. So, I've any parent talk say Tinubu government, no be Yoruba government, say the Nigerian government. I don't think there's anything you have to say about that. But let's quickly move on to what's going on. So, yeah, just like you said, with Omo Agege, they're about to sanction him. They don't threaten the Delta APC. Don't threaten say they go sanction him for anti-party activities or for party leadership tussle. Really, that's what they said. They say for party leadership tussle that they would likely sanction him, and not only for that side where it happened. For inside, before we go to Nnamdi Kanu and Ekpa case, Alex Oti too don't come. Labour Party don't come out. Can also talk say they go sanction Alex Oti for anti-party activities. How do you see this happening, and what do you think would happen if these threats?
Who is threatening who in Labour Party? Who is threatening who? See, let me see. We need to
threaten Alex Oti said they go sanction him.
Precious.
Anti-party activities.
Let us be very honest with ourselves. Labour Party is the most, right now, the most disorganized party in Nigeria. A party that you have 3 different chairmen. A party that has not come to terms with the reality on ground. And that reality is that Peter Obi is the anchor. He is the arrowhead. He is the main man of Labour Party. And until everybody in that party realizes that, they'll keep going out in circles.
So are you saying that
Abuja should ask himself, I'm coming. Abuja should ask himself, where was Labour Party before Toby joined it?
You go to calculate them.
Whoever head of Labour Party?
You know, go solve the maths quick.
Whoever head of Labour Party?
Labour Party had Olusegun Mimiko. They had a governor.
Where?
Sir?
Where's the governor?
That time now.
Which time?
I get them before the property now.
Now Mimiko be that. And what happened after he won the election? He did not abandon the party. He abandoned the party because of the kind of leadership the party has. And that same leadership have not gotten common sense to think out of the box.
So are you saying that you remember that till today, INEC never still ceased to recognize Abure-led team as the people we
INEC
now. So
is part of the problem of this country.
So if
INEC is deliberately doing what they are doing. INEC is helping the ruling party.
That means he can punish Alex Oti, and it will be carried out. He can punish Alex Oti.
Punish how? Wait. You get children for house. You get children. Woman won't get children for house. Or man won't get children for house. Now you they feed them. Now you they clothe them. And maybe there are 5 children. All of them living under your roof. And then they woke up and say they want to sanction you. Who will feel the sanction? Who will feel the sanction? Labour Party want to sanction the only governor they have. Are they kidding me? If Oti leave that party today, Hunger will finish them for Labour Party. And that's the truth. See, the thing they are failing to realize is that, whether you like it or not, as far as Labour Party is concerned, the leader of the party today is Alex Oti. Just as the leader of APC is Bola Ahmed Tinubu. The highest ranking person in Labour Party today is a governor. You want to see your only savior that the obedient managed to give to you. You want to sanction? Precious, what are you saying? So if they leave Abure, with his eyes open, he'll go and sanction Oti. That means he has buried the party now. That's what he wants to do.
But is the idea not to bury the party?
Let them go ahead now. Let them continue. Okay. But one thing I'm happy for is that there has been a line drawn, a thin line between Labour Party and the obedient.
Okay.
I remember immediately after the election, what Abure was fighting for was for P2B to collapse the obedient movement into the party. And for refusing to do that, that was the wisest decision P2B made. So anyhow they want to do Labour Party, let them do it. If they want to crumple it, let them do it. If they want to throw it under the truck, let them do it.
All right. So, as person will be say, suppose they Peter will be side and all that. Alex Oti had an interview today. By the way, let me quickly remind Nigerians that this is the first time of joining us. Now click on the subscription button. Kindly subscribe. Turn on your notification button and please like and share this post. Kindly, please like and share the post. I beg you. Thank you for helping. So, Alex Oti had an interview today where he insists that President Bola Ahmed Tinubu reforms they work well. Say him on his own single supports the removal of fuel subsidy because now the big men they enjoy it. You understand? And even though when they ask him direct questions about if he thinks say the reforms do not work perfectly, he no really get a clear answer and all of that. Do you think that this is him playing to the gallery so that he go feel secure in 2027, or he's being sincere about his support for the president's renewed hope agenda?
Let me join in on this by saying that every right-thinking Nigeria believes that the rate of subsidy should be over. But
then why are we complaining?
What Nigerians do not agree with is the way and manner it was done. That is just the problem.
But why do we have other countries subsidizing something for people in their countries? America, UK, they subsidize things for their people. Why do we have that? Why is it a criminal offense?
The reason why everybody wanted subsidy to go was because of the corrupt activities that was going on. As we discussed, do you know that we do not even know how many liters we consume as a nation? We do not know. So you will start by saying Nigerians consume 40 billion, 30 million, 10 million. We need to know how much we consume. And don't forget that this government had promised us that they were going to punish, bring to book all those who have been collecting subsidy. Have they done it? So I think that Alex Oti is just trying to be politically correct. Because, so as the day now for this country now, Oti fight plenty. Federal government, they try to collect Abia. Your deputy speaker, they don't swear. Say he must collect Abia. Ojus Okalu, the man when rule the state for 8 years, will not get any legacy. Himself, they make noise. So everybody is looking at how is now survival of the fittest. That is what is playing on. And that is why if you listen to Baba Ahmed, the former, one of the former SAs, he said that those who are decamping, they are not decamping because they love the president. They are not decamping because they believe in the policies of the president. They are not decamping because they believe in the new renewed hope agenda. They are decamping for survival. Power corrupts, absolute power corrupts absolutely.
All right, so let's move straight to Nnamdi Kanu's case and that of Simon Ekpa. So the drama we happened today for Inside Court. I'd like to give people updates of everything we happen, make them feel the updates them. So today, say the last time we Nnamdi Kanu appear for court, we in proceedings starts, as in starts to facing terrorism trial with Nigerian government. They adjourned the case to today, will be the 2nd of May. And 2nd of May, no come too far. It happened today. And today, they bring out witnesses we come talk. But let me just permit me to quickly read out excerpts of what played out in court today. So a particular witness of the federal government admitted at the Federal High Court in Abuja today as a witness. Talk say, at the time when they arrested Nnamdi Kanu for inside a particular hotel for inside Lagos on October 15, 2015, for inside Lagos, say they don't see any item of terrorism for in hand at all at all. Now, the witness, who is also an operative of the Department of State Services, rather DSS, and codenamed PW-AAA, remember, say they be agreed from the last court session, say they go redact the names of the people they will come witness, and say they go also hide their faces. Now, he also informed the court that this witness informed the court that no arms of public disturbance was recovered from the lady arrested alongside Kanu. That is the woman where they with them. Say they don't see anything where supposed cause kata with them. Now, in a cross-examination conducted by Kanu's lawyer, Kanu Agabi-san, the witness said all the items were personal properties of the Biafra nation agitator. Now, he said that the recovered items may not be ordinarily offensive. Say those things when carry, if you know they're offensive, but say the intention when you get for mind, then if you're offensive. They like now we make them charge for terrorism. Now, PWAA also told the court that he did not analyze any of the items because the mandate was just to enforce the arrest and obtain a statement from Kanu, and which was what he did. Now, answering a question, the DSS operative admitted analyzing the cell phone of the defendant, that is Kanu's cell phone, but he no agree bring out the report of the analysis because he talks say it dey immaterial. That means it be like say waiting there for inside the phone no really matter. Then why you dey hold am for terrorism? Make I continue. Now, in the 10 years that the witness were impounded, that the items are impounded according to him, he admitted the properties may have lost their value and became of no use. That is for these 10 years when they don't impound of these properties. So these properties don't they useless, they don't lose value, and they don't get used again. He further explained that he did not bring anybody before Kanu to confront him on any issue of terrorism. That is, he not bring anybody to Nnamdi Kanu to confront and say, why you be terrorist? Now, the witness also admitted that Kanu's statements were obtained without a presence of his lawyer, which is supposed to be against the law, right? I don't know. He didn't get the right to get a lawyer. So in Congress, say, yes, Kanu give us statement, and lawyer be no did when he give up. Now, he admitted not knowing any person put on trial by the federal government on account of agitation for Biafra nation actualization. According to him, the only one he knows is Simon Ekpa, who he said will soon be brought to the country for trial for supporting Kanu in the agitation. So this person now, the DSS officer, don't confirm, say Simon Ekpa will come back into the country to face terrorism trial for supporting Nnamdi Kanu agitation. Now, the last time they mentioned this issue about Simon Ekpa coming back to the country, I'd like to restate that his lawyer was contacted. And when his lawyer was contacted, the lawyer said he was only preparing for the case, which is supposed to take place, I think, May 25th of May or June or so this year. So saying they prepare for the case, they not receive the case file, and then they prepare for the case. See how it be said they will use the discourse to extradite in client, and him will be the lawyer no go know about him. So unfortunately, he doesn't know about that. So he's surprised that he's just hearing this, that his client is going to be extradited to Nigeria, and he doesn't know about it. So he no understand this on what they talk, say they won't extradite in lawyer. Say no know anything about him. Now the witness the witness said he read in the newspapers and social media about those backing the defendant in the agitation. Saying no any other thing about him. So now for newspaper in Siam. He said he does not remember Kanu complaining of corruption in high places, unemployment among youth, and tendering apologies to the president for insult hurled on him and negative remarks against Igbo leaders. Saying no remember Kanu apologizing. The witness further said that he could not remember when Kanu described IPOB as a voluntary organization that was not involved in carrying arms against the nation. Now he admitted that there were killings in some part of the country, especially in the north, but that the government has been doing its best to stem the tide of the killings. Because they ask us, say, but killings don't they happen for other part of the country? Say yes. So which part? They say the north. So at the time where you arrest them, killing they happen for north, yes. So why the people want to arrest to this place and not call them terrorists? Why you can't they call Kanu terrorists? It was during the cross-examination he admitted this. And the witness also said he would not know whether the killings were as a result of self-determination agitation. Saying no go fit know whether those killings they will happen for those areas, then whether not because of self-determination agenda or agitation that make it happen. Now, the items recovered from Kano and admitted as exhibits are one black laptop, two multi-mix transmitters, one mini white Apple iPad with pouch, one gray Apple iPad with pouch, one gray MacBook with pouch, one gray MacBook again with case, a mini drone sound wave speaker, two mini white speakers, a large computer mouse, one white adapter, one laptop adapter, and one carton bag, one carton bag with laptop. All right. Different other items we are not going to mention. Also found on him one black, in fact, different items. Now the last set are three, in fact, different things. Then they see from him. But the good thing we say, all of these things, then when they see from him, they admit say none of these items because now about 4 suitcases. Now they use pack everything when they see from him, and they admit say none of them be something where person fit use cause terrorism. Meanwhile, Justice Omotosho don't fix May 6th, 7th, and 8th for continuous cross-examination based on the agreement of the lawyers then. So May 6th, 7th, and 8th go be from Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday next week. Would you like to react to this quickly, sir?
I don't know when laptop and mouse turned to AK-47. Or when laptop and laptop bag turned to machete. But the truth of the matter is that everybody knows that the federal government has no case in suing or describing Nnamdi Kanu as a terrorist. Those who are terrorizing the country every day, we know them. We know where they are. And that's why people kept saying that when the DSS raided the house of Igboho, you recall they saw arms.
They say cashier of arms.
Yes.
That was the exact word.
So
right.
now you are keeping the man that you found with laptop. Unfortunately, in Nigeria, to the security agencies, laptop is an AK-47. So you see, for me, the matter of Nnamdi Kanu, I've always said, like every other reasonable, right-thinking Nigeria have said, is an issue that needs to be resolved politically. So let's see how it pans out. But for the witness talking about Simon Ekpa, I think he deviated from what he should know. Because it's already
government.
Yes, because apart from that, the Simon Ekpa's lawyers have said that there is nowhere the issue of extradition has been mentioned on the website or everywhere that it should have been put. So it's either somebody in government is doing this propaganda work, or there is more that we don't understand. But if the lawyer said they are preparing for a case, I don't know how they can be preparing for a case when their client is being extradited to Nigeria. So we will wait. We'll see how it pans out. 6, 7, and 8 is not far. Let's see how it goes. And we believe that, I hope that at the end of the day, justice will be carried.
Okay, because the reason why I still the ask, or the question why we continue to the ask now, why it be said that they continue to give Boko Haram and now bandits amnesty, people who have killed, where the evidence where show say can't kill anybody, where make the go keep them weddings. That's and what make the charge them for terrorism, sir.
You know, I try most times not to be tribalistic in my assessment of issues in Nigeria. But I can also tell you that each day with the things that are happening in Nigeria, it's becoming glaring for every Igbo man to think that there is more to wait. And that's the truth. So those people who believe that the Igbo are being treated as second-class citizens in Nigeria, they're not wrong. They're not wrong. Because this is a country where you go and arrest people who have killed others, who have maimed others, who have chased people away from their ancestral homes, and you come and announce to the country that you are integrating and rehabilitating and integrating them back into the society. What is the sense behind it? What is the sense behind it? And then you tell me you want to curb armed robbery, you want to curb kidnapping, you want to curb killings, when the same people who have done it before, who have tested blood, who have tested the money involved in it, you are sending them back. I don't understand how it works, honestly. I don't understand. I really don't understand how government thinks. I keep trying to, to understand the mindset of government, but I can't really fathom it.
Okay. All right. So let me quickly let you guys know that very soon the phone lines will be opened. I'd like you to jump in on your, on this conversations. Anywhere where you want put smart, kindly put your mouth. If you call the number waited by the pinned post so that you could feature in the conversation. Check for inside the comment section. You will see a post waited pinned. That's it highlighted there. And kindly join the conversation via the link that is inside that pinned post, or call the WhatsApp line 0817-029-4077. That number is not accessible via direct call, so you can only call on WhatsApp 0817-029-4077. Very quickly, Prince Francis, before we begin take calls, federal government don't give quick notice to anybody within Nigeria, any foreigner, anybody with China, will be saying visa don't expire. Say 3 months that will give you, pack your load. We're trumping them out of this country. We want to do them Trump. Would you like to react to that? You could just merge that with the federal government turning colleges of education into bachelor's degree awarding universities.
Let me start with, you started a story that you ran away from. I don't know why you ran away from it. You started talking about Burkina Faso and what Traore has achieved.
I just give you that highlight. Make we just go back.
Side by side, what President Bola Ahmed Tinubu has achieved.
Did you know that ECOWAS parliaments are asking? Did you know that ECOWAS parliaments are asking the three? Yes,
I'm coming to that. And you were smart to run away from that. You don't need to run away from it. The indices are very clear. I mean, if the man is developing his country and ensuring that the people eat well, the people feed well, and that the people own their own resources. Eating what? Well, Precious, when last did you visit the general hospital?
Okay, just continue, sir. No vex.
So you want me to continue?
Please don't get me.
So anybody that is trying to look at Nigeria, this present administration, side by side, any government that started at the same time will just have headache and high blood pressure.
Ew.
Because what is playing out in Nigeria is not what Nigerians bargained for. What we're going to do in this country today is not what we bargained for. We are taught that with the scorpion that Buhari used in beating us, we are taught that Bola Tinubu will come and use feather to beat us. But Bola Tinubu came now. He's using hot iron to beat Nigerians. And that is why Nigerians can no longer bounce. Nigerians can no longer smile. Nigerians are no longer happy.
Okay.
So those who are deceiving Mr. President by telling him, "Oh, you are doing better, you are doing better." If the president is doing better, would they be running away from Band A? If they are doing better, would the presidency be running away from Band A? They created a monster that they can no longer tame.
Even themselves no fit take the hits.
That's what I'm saying. The kitchen has become so hot. The presidency is running away from the kitchen, but you are pushing Nigerians into the furnace.
All right. Would you please
So,
speak to the questions of foreigners being given quick notice and the closing of the
do we
borders?
have database of foreigners that are in this country without visa?
Abi, no one may
Do we
you
have
go that
database?
place. You cannot be washing our clean linen in
There are no
private.
database. We have no database. That's the problem.
So that means you can't really chase them away anyway.
If you go to all these Chinese companies now, you'll find out that most of the people that are there, some of them know they come outside because they don't get visa. They only have that visiting visa they come with. Maybe for 1 month or 2 months or 3 months. And how much are we charging them for visa? Compared to how much they're charging Nigerians for visa. Non-refundable fee. And your government is keeping quiet. Do you know how much the American government is making? How much it costs to get Schengen visa? Yet, if you apply and you don't get it, nobody refunds you your money. So what are we talking about? The government should do the right thing. Start by, cautioning these foreign nationals. Make Nigerians proud. Make our great passport to be respected. Do you know how many Nigerians apply for American visa and are denied visa, and their money goes like that? And you are busy talking about foreigners that you don't have database. You don't even know how they come into the country. Some of them are brought in through a copter. Some are brought in through the sea. And you are here saying you are giving them 3 months. You don't give Nigerians 3 months in their country.
All right. Go ahead.
Give Nigerians 3 months.
Kindly speak to the case of the colleges of education awarding bachelor's degree.
That has been an ongoing discussion. Every government has made that pronouncement, but the implementation has been the issue. I mean, for me, I don't see why we should have dichotomy. I don't see why we should. I don't see why people who go to colleges of education should be treated inferior to people who attend the universities.
Even in civil service that is government owned.
Exactly. They still apply it.
If you have just a
level,
there's a level of promotion you cannot exceed.
So but unfortunately, pressure, calm down, forget that level. Unfortunately, what is the qualification to be a president?
Attempted school sats.
What is the qualification to be a senator?
Hell.
And then you are there now. So when you are looking at it, we should look at it pari passu. We should say, now that we are saying that they should award degrees, then we should say that for you to be president, you must have a first degree.
Who go pass the bill? Which Senate go effect that bill?
The rubber stamp one.
Oh, sorry. Okay.
Better.
So let me quickly have you jumping on other conversations very quickly. Okay. I don't know if you remember this case. Just to mention it, I wish I could have a picture put up. I don't think I have it. One young lady, Lagos, that Bamishe lady, that where one BRT driver carry kill. Well, the good thing we say they don't sentence them to death by hanging. Remember, say when that thing happened, people will be they assume say there's some powers that be really behind the man for what he do. But now when they don't sentence him to death by hanging, I don't know if maybe he go appeal the case or if they go truly. You remember, say we get a lot of people for death row, where governors no agree sign for their execution. So do you see government doing anything different? And I would just like to also appeal to my abroad people, please, as you're working, please be also kind to yourself to take a little bit of rest. There's this story about a Nigerian nurse who was found dead in a UK apartment after hospital shift. And she just come back from Nigeria for her introduction. And it was a very pathetic and sad story. And I felt so bad that I thought to bring up the conversation here. Go ahead, sir.
Well, for me, it's a welcome development. To a lot of us who have followed the matter, we are saying that this is justice. Justice has been done. So for me, it's a welcome development. But I see my problem is that the governors have found it difficult to sign those on death row.
Yes.
So I keep asking, why condemn people to death row when you know that they will not be executed? Some of them have, some people on death row are not chairmen in the prisons. You know, but it's a welcome development. It shows that it shows that if the people come together, they can achieve something.
All right, Nigeria's phone lines are open. Let's begin to take your calls and reactions on the conversations that we've raised tonight. 0817-02-0817-029-4077. If I remember, that's the number to call on WhatsApp alone. 0817-029-4077, or click right on the link by the pin post and access the studio to make a contribution. I have IK chosen with me in the studio. Mr. IK, good evening and welcome.
Good evening, my sister. You can hear
You're
me?
welcome. Yes, I can hear you very well. Very quickly, let's hear your thoughts, sir.
God bless you, my brother. Happy to see you.
God bless you too, sir.
Where do you want me to make contribution?
Anywhere. It is a la carte. If you serve yourself, I've been a buffet. I give you buffet, so choose the one you want, chop. Go ahead, sir.
Yeah, I just wanted to talk about Aburi.
Okay.
We were all together in this in 2023. We know what is going on in Labour Party. It's just the making of APC and their group, right? And today's press conference is a clear manifestation that the man knows what he's doing, right? So I think that, like my brother said, when Aburi was so much forcing to, join obedient movement to Labour Party after the election, our principal was too smart for him. And I think that is the beginning of the problem. And he went about creating obedient something in Labour Party. Peter Obi came out and told him that obedient is bigger than any political party, and there is no obedient in Labour Party. So all these things is trying to make sure that Peter Obi probably will not have a platform for 2027. But I think that Peter Obi is bigger than all these Marudin gang gods. They are doing it. The political space is too big for Mr. Peter Obi, right? The way they are doing it, Mr. Peter Obi was in Imo State today. You can see what was the people that followed him in Dr. Dozio.
But wait, so why that man go just dey waka for road like this? He no go even carry police or anything. He not like in life for Nigeria.
No, but that has been who he was when he was the governor of Anambra State. He doesn't go anywhere with anybody.
I'm still amazed that you still have this organic love and organic, affection where people get for him. Some people go on almost tear their shirts when they see him. It's still amazing even after the 2023 election, he still has
He's not bought by money. Like every of us, it's a gift. He has the aura. There is nothing about it because he's very authentic. Whatever he's saying is authentic.
But why on our obedience come wicked? So on come they talk say if you shop for Tinubu, making waka for road like that, make you see. Why when I did like that? Even Buhari said.
Peter Obi is infectious. Peter Obi is infectious.
Why are you people like this?
You need to meet this man in person. You need to see how infectious this man is. It's just
down with him.
It's just a special species, and you can't do anything by loving this man, no matter how wicked you think you are. Immediately you see Mr. Peter Obi, you will just surrender that your wickedness before him because that's who he is, right? So I think that the space is too big for Peter Obi, right? So Labour Party, they decide if they want Peter Obi and the legs, so they want to help them. If they don't want, okay. If they don't want, we moved on. Obedient has moved on already. We have the platform is already. We've moved on.
But you don't have a political party to contest. We ain't going to contest.
Don't worry yourself. There are political parties begging us.
There are so many political parties everywhere begging us to.
You follow to Prince Francis? Are you follow for the obedient too?
I am highly obedient.
Where do the local government in Abia State? They use the Zenith Party for local government election in Abia State. There are so many small parties that are there waiting in the wings, right? So listen, this is a movement that because they were thinking that when we lost 2023 or whatever that transpired, that would have killed the obedient movement. But that is the beginning of the journey, right? So I think that Aburi and his group You know, they're fighting. They're trying to fight their last battle. You know, it's somebody who is saying is going to suspend the governor of the only governor you have, the only governor that they decided to give you, and you're appointing, you know, non-entity as a disciplinary committee to go and discipline the governor of Abia State, right? You know, listen, we have grown past this. This honestly, we have grown past Labour Party. If they want us to be there, we will be there. We want to use Labour Party. We want to reorganize Labour Party. We want to make it a very strong and structural political party in Nigeria, because we believe in the ideology of what Labour Party stands for. But if all this gang of criminals that are there that are marauding themselves all about, because they have collected money from East, North, West, and South, right? Let me give you the final shocker. Do you know, before EUI Uba died, that this man has sold the governorship candidate of Labour Party in Anambra State to EUI Uba already, even before the young man passed away? This man is something else. He doesn't have a conscience. So those people that are he's following, because when he gets that money, he gives them 1 million. Everybody has money. They live in they're enjoying themselves, riding big cars, enjoying themselves in big hotels. So the money, they're not working for the money. They don't know how the money is coming from. So at the end of the day, they have to pay for the money. So I am really, you know, today's press conference, I was listening and I was watching, and I know that I say anybody who has been doubting that this is just the handwork of APC. But the most shocking part of it is that while they were doing this thing, obedient to what's being organized, we have moved on. We have moved on. If Peter wake up tomorrow and say, listen, I am going to no party of Nigeria. The next 24 hours, that party
we have moved.
Nigeria. That's the way
that party will start to trend.
It's just the point. So all these things they are doing, we are not interested. On the side of my brother Nnamdi Kanu, you know, listen, you know, it is all politics, right? They have done everything they could do. They couldn't break the young man because he's unbreakable. So at the end of the day, they have to, you know, they will release him, because if they don't release him, nobody is safe. They themselves that are holding him, they are not safe, right? So it's not good for anybody. It's not good for them. It's not good for us. So at the end of the day, he's a strong man. And even in that prison, he's giving us assurance. You know, we shouldn't kill ourselves. He's there because of us. You know, so we should be able to be praying for him to be healthy and not let them not poison him, because I think they have tried severally. But, you know, his God is alive. So I think that at the end of the day, now that the trial has gone, I believe that at the end of the day, justice will take place in the life of our brother Nnamdi Kanu. I don't believe all these things are crop up charges. You know, somebody saw somebody with gadgets and everything. You trump up terrorism charges. You know, I mean, it's funny, but we put our hands crossed.
Thank you so much, Mr. Ike. I appreciate you. Thank you so much for stopping by. I appreciate you. Well, Nigerians, if this is your first time of joining us, kindly ensure to click on the subscription button. You know, say subscription are free. Be like someone at DSTV and GoTV. It is not Netflix. It is not DSTV. It is not GoTV. It is free of charge now. Oh yeah, you push, you go and subscribe now. It is free. To like it too will not charge you money. Like this particular post, it is free. Just like it is free. Nobody will charge you money. Don't worry. I know they do pay per minute or pay per second. It is free. Kindly like, subscribe, and share this post. I appreciate you guys and I love you guys very quickly. Let me take this message. It says, "Good evening, precious. Let me tell you something about this country. We had bad government, and one thing I pray: let anything happen to." Mazin Nnamdi Kanu, because of anything happens to him, to that man, Nigeria will not forget what will happen in the next generation. Oh, wow. All right. That's what he says. Prince Francis, would you oblige me? In the absence of step down, we will soon introduce step down conversation, especially on Fridays. But in the absence of step down, sir, let me have you, not your parting shot because you're not dying. You understand?
No, I'm not gonna focus on anything on Nigeria right now. I'm going to focus on my brother, Ekanobi. I wish him well, and I wish his family well as well. I know he's going through a tough time, but, you know, I'm sure he'll come out stronger. I'm also reaching out to Mr. Asim, isn't it?
Adams, yes.
Yes.
Very
Adams.
fascinating.
Yes, I also know that he's going through a tough time with his family, but they should just hang in there and believe in God, and everything will be fine. That's just it.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you so much. And thank you, Nigerians. Thank you to everyone who's been a part of the show today. We love you. We appreciate you. We like God that die you. Let's continue to fight for the flesh and bone and soul of our country. The day we'll stop to fight, and the day we'll go begin die. Will they even fight? Now will they die? Can't talk about when they fight. Nothing will happen. So please kindly share this post, comment, and of course, also like and click on the subscription button. I'll see you guys again tomorrow evening, God willing. Enjoy the rest of your day. Oh, it's a great weekend. It's already weekend. Thank God it's Friday. So enjoy the rest of your weekend while I see you tomorrow. Good night. Good night.